Hey, good morning. Um, I just I just got a good amount of exercise in this morning. This is talk about the importance of being consistent. Um, Routines, keeping things in the same place all the time, and how important that might be. I just ran around the house looking for my laptop because yesterday, after 10 minutes of searching the house, yesterday I took it upstairs to do some advertising work, like some work to record audio for some reels, and I just left it up there instead of bringing it back to where I normally keep it, and I just wasted at least 10 minutes running around trying to get my laptop or trying to find it. I couldn't remember where I put it, and of course because I just woke up not thinking clearly. So, man, talk about starting the morning off on the wrong foot. Um, but yeah, so when in to the larger to make this like relatable to what we talk about, when we have consistency in our lives, when we do things in a repeated way, when we develop those routines, we become more efficient with it, and we don't have to think. So, like, not that it was a big deal, but the energy that I expended, the brain power that I wasted, the time that I wasted searching for the laptop, I could have been doing all the things that I do to prepare for the session, to do my define my day, to journal my yesterday stuff. As you can see, it's blank. So like there's things now. My whole routine is set off a little bit because I did that one thing wrong. It happens. You can't avoid it sometimes, but it just kind of shows you like it's costly, and it happens on a grander scale throughout our day when we do it. At work. In critical times. You think about that last time that you just you know because you didn't do something the way you normally do, it threw everything off. So, good example. Um, for me, today's actually, I feel pretty good waking up. Got to bed at a decent time last night. I resisted the urge to watch football and got to bed at a normal time. Got a good amount of sleep in last night, so I woke up feeling pretty good. The opposite of yesterday. I don't think I can do a late night session like that again. I'm gonna have to. Reserve those for Saturday nights when I don't do an early wake up on Sunday, or schedule them for sometime in the middle of the afternoon. But I'll let you know. I'll anytime I do those, I schedule them, and I'll try to send out emails for them also. Um, but I got some good feedback on the session with the Define My Day Platinum, like the examples we used. So maybe we'll do that more often and just kind of work through a day, a morning. I'll set up the camera, and we can do that and work through, as we're planning a day, and we can use some examples that you guys have. Um, but another, I want to show you how we do this. Another great utility for you is Lexi on our website, if you haven't used her yet. So she's right here. If you go to definelife.com, she's right here. And you just click on her. If it'll let me, it's not turned off. There we go. And she will walk you through creating a priority. So let's say I need to create a goal plan. And she thinks a little while. So, she's like the rest of us. All right, let's start by step one. Can you identify the goal that you would like to focus on? Let's say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. Anybody throw out an example if they want to. Trying to think of what, Let's say decorate for Christmas. Oop. All right. What would you like to achieve with your Christmas decoration in the next 4 weeks? Okay. So yeah, so she's taking it as like, you know, the goal. Like, so now what's the monthly goal? All right. So decorate. Okay, so, oh, it keeps taking my cursor off the... So she gives you suggestions, you know, what's the one weekly milestone we can do, maybe focus on decorating the tree, focus decorating on outside, and then inside the following week, like she gives you suggestions to break it down. So if you've never done Define My Day, if you don't even have the book in front of you, she can help you do it. Anyway, she'll help you break it down. All right, so let's say what's the priority action. So now we're talking about what's the priority action that we're going to do for the day today. So we're going to get lights from storage. All right, so what are the distractions that may pull me off course? So what's my next thing? So what are distractions? Work is a distraction. So she answers that. Oh. Of course. We're asking our questions too fast, apparently. Huh. Tokens per minute. So we're asking too fast per minute. Let's try it one more time now. Now that we'll let a minute pass by. That stinks. They just upgraded the AI backend, so there must be limits on the back end. All right, so we have to slow it down a little bit. It's not a very user-friendly message, though. Maybe I could have just said, hey, give me a minute. I need a rest. All right, let's shift more positive focused. All right, so work can definitely be a significant distraction, especially when it requires urgent attention. It's important to set boundaries that your personal projects like decorating for Christmas also receive the attention they deserve. Yeah, so, okay. So she put a decent spin on it, right? Like, so yeah, like we have to work, but, you know, sometimes we have to place boundaries and do things at home, too. Like, we can't get overwhelmed. It's a good point. All right, let's shift to a more positive focus. What do you appreciate today? There could be anything from the resources you have to decorate to appreciation of seeing the finished result. What are you grateful for? This is always in my thing. My kids. All right, she's still working. So, yeah, I wonder if we can create a more friendly message. If we can do that. She's always so friendly. That's so heartfelt. Having your kids around and being able to create a festive environment for them can indeed be very fulfilling. All right, now next step, something you get to do today that you enjoy, aside from your goal, that helps you build a mindset of opportunity and positivity. What is something you are looking forward to doing today? What am I looking forward to doing today? What's Tuesday night? Nothing. It's an easy night to get to bed early. Oh, let's get to bed on time. Yeah, how about that? That's a great daily practice for overall well-being and can certainly help you have more energy for your decorating plans. Getting enough rest is key to enjoying the process and staying energized. To wrap up your day's planning, let's summarize your day with a theme. This could be a single word or phrase that encapsulates your focus and intention for the day. What would your theme for today be? Tis the season. So you can put in here anything that you want to talk about. You can ask her questions about any topic. Sometimes there have been times where she goes a little off, where I've seen her take a topic, a direction I might not go, but she doesn't offer bad advice. It's just sometimes I don't like she comes across something where we didn't provide her the coaching that she requires. And then she gives you some extra stuff here. So she summarizes what you said, gives you a little bit of positive reinforcement. As you go about your day, remember to review your progress at the end, journal about your thoughts and progress you may have pulled off, what may have pulled you off course, how you can improve, and what your successes were. This reflection will help you stay mindful and align with your goals. Remember Nick, the founder of Define Life, hey, that's me, had his own journey of realizing the importance of being present and authentic, especially during the holidays. Reflecting on what truly matters could be one of the best gifts you give yourself and your family. Is there anything else I can assist you with to make sure you achieve your goals? So that's it. Overall, I'd say aside from the one little issue there, I think she did a pretty good job. So if there's any questions you have for her, she can answer them pretty well. And that's it. That's on definelife.com. One of the cool things that just came out yesterday, I haven't looked at it yet, but there's a new iOS update, 17.2, that offers journaling. And I believe they even integrate into the journal, when you're making a journal entry, they integrate pictures that you may have taken for the day. I think I saw that in an article. So for those of you who don't like to journal in your book, or if you're using the Define Life Planner and you didn't purchase the Define Life Journal, which is basically just a journal with blank pages in it, if you don't have a place that you like to journal physically and you like to do it on your phone, I don't recommend it on your phone. Like I'm gonna try it, but the physical act of writing is a mindful practice in itself, because of just the way your brain perceives writing. It's a more physical act than typing on a screen. So they've done studies on this that shows that it's a more real and maybe even more mindful task than typing. So journaling on paper has a greater impact on your mindset than typing on a device. So I'm a little concerned about that, but I guess it's better than nothing is the way I look at it. So if you're not writing in a journal, a physical journal like this, or anything else, then typing into your phone might be decent. I also wonder if something like the iPad with the pencil that they have, the Apple Pencil, I'm wondering if you can physically write in that, because I'm sure that would probably be the equivalent of writing in something like this. But yeah, I'm interested in checking that out. I want to see what that's all about. The other thing that they do in the Apple devices now is they have you check in. I've been doing it for the past month since the update came out. Actually, probably more than a month now, where periodically through the day, it'll ask you, how are you feeling today? And you log your mindset and what might be contributing to it, whether it's pleasant or unpleasant or neutral, and then all the factors like you might be feeling anxious or tired or drained or happy and amused and excited and hopeful. And then it asks you for that contributing factor: work, kids, family, home, health, fitness, all that stuff. So, and you can see on a chart where you've been logging your stuff. And then it also, when you dig into the screens, you can see how much exercise time you spent in a day, how much time you spent in the sunlight, and there's another factor, I think maybe sleep. And it charts it all out for you. And it shows you like where you were through the week, the month, whatever. It's interesting to see. It's pretty informative, as far as the daylight, the sleep, and the fitness part of it. And then it also offers you like what was the most contributing factor to you. So for me, it's work a lot of times. Like whether I'm hopeful and excited or drained, work is usually on there. But there's a lot of other contributing factors too, but work shows up a lot right now. So one of the things actually concerning work, so we've been working on it ourselves here. It's going to be coming out in some posts soon. But, there's a lot of planning options out there. And one of the things we've been noticing is that so many planners out there just seem to be e-commerce products that people develop to just part you from your money, which has never really been our goal. For us, for me, this was made for me. This was a product that, after trying other planners, they either didn't offer me as much detail as I needed to sort through my thoughts in a day, or they offered too many things to do as part of their process. And you look at some of these planners, they have crossword puzzles and places to draw pictures and doodle, and it's almost like they want to make it fun, and then they want to make it something that makes somebody want to buy, because it looks like something that they would want to do every day, but then it's not doing the one thing that you need it to do, which is help you sort through your day better and help you. The goals of our planner have always been to help you plan your goals and then align your daily actions with the goals, so that you develop a habit and routine and the brain wiring to more naturally align your actions every day with the goals that you have, and build that momentum and gain that rhythm, and again, naturally have that focus, so that you make decisions on the fly that become more natural for you. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The more likely you are to give yourself permission to do the right thing for yourself. Say no to the other stuff. Naturally avoid the distractions that are costly for you. And that's what our goals are here. Our goals are for you to experience the results that make a difference in your life. And I don't think many other planners, if any other planners, have that goal. They want to satisfy the base level need, which is, I need to put my stuff that I do someplace so that I can see it, right? Like, it goes from here to a page, which is great, but there's no next step. And I think that's what we do different. And I think we need to make that more clear. I've tried to make it clear over the years, but I think that maybe I need to hammer it home even more. And so we'll be working on that. But Vicky, it's weird. Like, when you start thinking something, or you start developing a plan or working on something, You get outside influences that either support you or dissuade you. And Vicky in the group, she put a post out yesterday saying that she went with a different planner for a little while, and she liked the calendar and stuff like that. But when she stopped using Define My Day, it had a detrimental, to a point, impact. And when she came back to Define My Day, she realized how much so. And that's my experience too. Like, when somebody uses Define My Day for a while, and then they switch to something else, I don't necessarily, I don't get upset about it, because one of two things is going to happen. They either found something that works better for them, which is okay. I want you to have the best thing for you. Or what happens is, like what happened to me and what happened to Vicky, is when you stop using it and then you come back to it, you realize how off course you can become without doing it. And then you get back on course with it, and it proves itself even more valuable. And in my experience, when I first started doing this, when I was doing the printouts, 8 years ago, I would do it for a while. I'd start making progress, and then I might skip a day or 2 days, and then sometimes I might skip a couple of weeks. I think at some points I probably even skipped a month or two. And then I'd go like, oh God, like I quit doing that, and now I'm like overwhelmed again. And so then I'd start doing it again, and I'd be like, well, why did I ever quit? And I'm sure that happened like a half a dozen times. And even when I started printing out these books and selling them, I know I still had times when I wasn't doing it every single day, but I would always come back to it. And so it took years for it to become that thing that I do every single day. And thank God I did, because in the 2 years that I've gone through, if I wasn't in the natural habit, like if it wasn't hardwired into my brain to come to this book every day, going through the separation, the divorce, and all the stuff that was going on with it, and all the things that went on at work, and all of it, sorting through all the mental BS that I had to sort through, and all the things you go through, right? Every day I came back to this, to sort through my thoughts, to put things in order, to set me forward. And some of those days were unproductive. Some of those weeks were unproductive. Or they were as productive as they could be. I guess you could put it that way. And I, at points, realized that I was off track. And maybe I was focusing on the wrong things. But all of that was sorted through better because I was using this process. You know what I mean? So I might have been off track for a lot longer. I might have gone further off track. I certainly probably couldn't have sorted through the things that I was going through as efficiently as I did without this process. Especially the journaling. I think the journaling, at some points, just to pause and sit down, no matter how bad or upset I was feeling, to sit down and process my thoughts, put it on paper, just get it out of me, helped me solidify some of that. And then just coming back every day. What's my small step today? And a lot of times it was very small steps. A lot of times didn't feel like I was moving at all, but just planning one small step was super helpful in getting through a lot of that. And if I didn't use this process over the past 2 years, and if I wasn't in the habit of doing it every day for these last 2 years, man, I don't know that I would be here talking to you. I don't know what I'd be doing right now. Yeah, kind of a lifesaver. So that's for me, that's the importance of this. And I know through the emails that I've received over the years that it's had that importance for other people. Yeah, I believe in it 100%. So, if you're just starting out, if you're not finding yourself 100% into it yet, realize that we all go through that. There's ups and downs, there's back and forth, but the more you keep coming back to this process, the more helpful it becomes. And even if you do move on to a different product for a while, I'm pretty confident that you'll end up back with us. It just works. It works. So, and we're trying to do more to help out people that keep coming back. Like, we don't want, like, we've already, from a business standpoint, like, we've already paid for the advertising to get you to us. So we try to offer you discounts on products through the productivity pack and stuff to, make it less expensive for you to keep coming back and keep using the process. It's not, we're not, this isn't like a money-making machine like some of these other products that we see out there that just seem like somebody slapped together a journal, had it printed, it looks nice, but there's no real meat to it other than it gives you something to do every morning. It it's not trying to make any positive change, it's just trying to satisfy a need. That's not where we're at. We're actually trying to help you make a change. So that's why we're here. With that, I am going to get on with my day. I have about a half an hour before my kids get up. And I haven't done my Define My Day yet. So I need to get on this and get rolling so I know what I'm supposed to be doing today. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you're happy and productive and moving forward toward whatever goal you have. I will certainly see you back here tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock sharp. I hope you have a great day. Keep defining your day to define your life. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.